They're like rap performances because you know he's really into it because he's conducting trains on the side of the bar. He'll just wave his arms around. I'm really into this. Whee! Give it. I love Money Plays because half the rappers are always white, and that's how you know we live in the 21st century. We have evolved as people. Byron, I love your jokes. I love them. I know Money Plays is great because one of the more mature gentlemen in the bar tonight was slamming to verbatim like 3 minutes ago, and that was awesome. Byron, you never be tripping. That being said, I want to say that comedy is hard. Comedy is one of the hardest art forms because people don't understand it. Most people do not understand comedy because art is an expression of your soul, and that's magic, okay? If this was like medieval times or Hobbit world or whatever, like artists would be sorcerers, and a painter or musician would come across a village that has a dead fruit tree, and the sorcerer would cast their magic, and the tree would come to life and bear fruit. And then comedians would show up, and we're artists too, so we got magic as well, but we're just a bunch of dick goblins, and we show up and we make all the fruit into flaccid dicks, and then we yell at you for not liking it. And I mean, I understand that a lot of people don't like certain types of comedy, and a lot of people just came out to Money Plays tonight to see how goofy their hat fashions can be and how awesome the 13-year-old mustache styles were. But you know what? If you don't get a joke, or you don't agree with the joke, or you're offended by a joke, you can just keep it to yourself. If you can't understand a musician, you're not going to be like, hey, motherfucker, enunciate more. You're not going to say that. If a spoken word guy is up here, you're going to be like, your prose are too personal and I can't connect to you. You're not going to do that. If you don't get a joke or you don't agree with it, you don't like it, just keep it to yourself. Don't draw attention away from the stage, because that's the one thing that we cannot take as comics. Thank you. So my friend drank some diet green tea the other day, and I was like, how the hell do you get diet green tea? Green tea is just water that you pour through leaves. You know, like, what's this farmer doing to make his tea diet? Is he just yelling at his tea leaves, giving them eating disorders? And they're like, this is why I don't drink, Dad. It takes a second. Because plants eat water, assholes. Looking at you guys, back corner. You know who you are. So I'm a construction worker, and apparently you have to be the most impressive person in the world when you're a construction worker. The first day I met a coworker of mine, in the second paragraph of us discussing who we are in life, he said, yeah, I got a pretty big dick. And I was like, my response to that was, my name is Matt. It's nice to meet you. Like, what kind of person introduces themselves like that? Yeah, I've got a big dick. They call me the Viper. I hunt eels, and I'm not allowed back in Trinidad for ninja reasons. Like, but you can't show weakness on the construction site, so I had to come back with like, yeah, my name's Matt. I take 10-minute showers. I drink my water with lemons, and I sing Billy Joel Piano Man at karaoke, even though it's cliche. I hope you got me doing the death stare for my my picture. That'll be my portrait, just me eyeballing everybody. I appreciate you guys. I walked into a coffee shop the other day, and I hate baristas. I think they're really annoying. Because walked into a coffee shop the other day, and the barista goes, man, looks like you need a cup of coffee. And I thought about it for a second, and I realized that's just barista language for man. You look like a bucket of shit. You look terrible. How about this? Here's a true story for you guys. Walked into a Starbucks and the barista says, you look like somebody who would know. How was the new Star Trek movie? And I was like, is this what racial profiling feels like? What the hell, buddy? Oh, sorry, guys. Apparently I crossed the line with the new Star Trek movie. You guys are like, Into Darkness was the shits. Spock did a way better con than anybody else. It's tough to come back after a big angry rant about people that talk over other comedians. I get personal about that. I used to host a show up in Reno. And I remember one time there was this table of people and they were heckling all my comics. They were heckling everybody. So I start making fun of them. I start yelling at them. And then this guy looks up at me and goes, "Hey, you're a jerk." And I was like, "I'm a jerk? You're the one who's talking through the whole show and I'm the jerk?" That's like yelling at a girl for giving her herpes, okay? And that's where I cut my losses. Thank you very much. I'm Matt Wiegand. Have a good night.